Here is my review of the Tranya B530 Pro, or upgraded model, as you'll probably see online. So box, quickly run over the box right here. So B530 Pro, 12 months warranty. You get 15 if you register, but I'll show you that in a bit. Tranya B550 true wireless. So no buttons, but it's like touch sensitive button. Nano diaphragm, touch control, Bluetooth 5, which is an AptX chipset in it, so it's Qualcomm. HD calling, battery life, IPX5 waterproof. That's one thing I didn't check, how waterproof it is. I'm always a bit wary of them, but so it comes to a nano tie diaphragm. I don't know what that is, but I'll get to how that sounds in a bit. So touch control. Compared to buttons, that could be good or bad. Depends on your, depends on your perspective. HD calling, I'll tell you what the call's like in a bit. CVC 8.0 noise cancellation, up to 8 hours continuous playtime, with 64 from the case. Waterproof IPX5, solid connection Bluetooth, and yet to Qualcomm chipset. I don't know the chipset. They don't actually advertise that, but it definitely does support AptX because I've tried it. So in the packaging, obviously that would have sat in there. In the accessories little box, you had tips, 6 tips, 2 already on there, 2 small, medium and large, and the cable, which is micro USB, as you can see, full size USB. Be good if they do in the future maybe Type C. To me it's not really a big deal, to be honest, but it'd be good if they actually do that, because Type C is superior. So yeah, if you register on their website, you get 15 months, so you get extra 3 months. That's probably worth it in the long term. A sticker, another sticker, don't think it really matters, and instructions, obviously dated quite recent, because I think that's the date where it changed to the current Qualcomm chipset. I don't know what the one was before, and I've never tried a previous one. So yeah, 5 different languages, accessories, if you can see that. It tells you if you register on their website you get extra 3 months support. Super easy to use, they both basically act as masters, so if you want to use them both in stereo, take them both out. If not, just take one out. Super easy. That's what they all seem to be like, the TWS. They're all pretty good these days. You can also power them on. You can either force, so if you don't have them in the case and they're turned off, you can just hold it for a few seconds and it'll say power on, and it will say powering, then it will say connect. Powering. This is all ready. If you know how to use TWS, as you can see for instructions, this is relatively straightforward. Say mono mode, just keep one in the case. So buttons use, play, pause, next track. So you have to hold it down. So you hold the right one down for next track, hold the left one down for previous track. See, quick double tap for volume up in the right, and obviously the opposite for left. Same for if you use them in a call, answers, tap on, and then reject it's holding. So answer and end the calls the same. So this is all, it's all pretty straightforward. Voice assistant on there if you need to use that. Charging case. That's the key thing, is when they're all lit up. Obviously 25, 50, 75, 9500. Pretty straightforward. FAQs. Tells you that this latency is hardly noticeable. I'll get down a bit, and that's the information. So yeah, SBC, which is the basic. The key things is AAC and AptX. So if you're using iOS, you'll be on AAC. If you're on a decent enough Android phone, you can get AptX if it supports it. If it's a Qualcomm chipset, which is Android 8 and up. And yeah, so straightforward. Let's go back to the case. So yeah, small case. Let's take them both out. That's for pairing. It will pair automatically to your device if it's already on. So yeah, left and right. Make sure they sit on the pins. Sometimes you have to wiggle them straight. Top is semi see-through. 5 volt, 1 amp. L and R for left and right. Super straightforward. Hinge. Those are the 4 lights. The light up. Micro USB. And that's it. So yeah, here's the buds. Left, right. See 2 charging ports. Well, yeah, charging pins, charging ports. Depends what you want to call it there. And yeah, so that's it. There's only the one button, the touch button. So yeah, they come with small, medium and large. And yeah, so comfort was good. I think they're maybe a little big for some people, just a little bit big, but the comfort for me was fine. I had no issues. They're quite light. Like, I'd say no issues, to be honest, whatsoever. I like to see the around the edge, see the colour. I like that it's quite low key, so it doesn't really stand out. As you say, no issues really. So sound, getting to the sound really. Sounds good. Kind of V-shaped really. So that means it's got elevated bass and treble. That means the mids are pushed back a bit. And then there's upper treble like roll off. But yet, essentially, the sound is V-shaped, whether you like that or not. But that's what they sound like. And on the website, if you click the link, you will see like a picture of their graph. As a quick, so you can kind of judge what it sounds like. But yeah, V-shaped, which is okay. I don't mind a V-shaped, as long as it's not too pushed back in the mids. It's fine, as long as it not gets sibilant. But yeah, kind of a V-shape. Isolation, really good, which can be good or bad depending on your situation. Yeah, so yeah, that's isolation. Sensitivity, like obviously this is not normal IEM, but they're quite easy to power. Also, what I notice, if you use these between different devices, it forgets the volume setting, which is always low. So if you use on the same device, then use it back again on the same device, it keeps the volume. But if you use it with different devices, it seems to, not always, but sometimes, go back to like a default level. Then I tend to boost it in that. So if your phone's set like 50%, I'll up the volume in these to bring it back up to whatever you find is suitable for yourself. Yeah, so soundstage was not very big, average probably at best. Was not big sounding, but quite also sad about the sound. They got quite good detail. I was quite surprised by it. Because I was expecting maybe something a little bit muddy, but they don't say muddy. They're quite detailed, but they are a V shape, but they're quite detailed. Imaging was okay between them, not too bad really. Phone calls, average. I'd say average sound quality. Nothing really. It wasn't really bad, but it wasn't really good. I'd say it's just in the middle. But I don't know how many people use these for phone calls. I personally only a couple of times. You got these in to listen to music, not to talk to people, really. I don't know if that sounds a bit selfish, but yeah, you're there to listen to your music, isn't it really, at the end of the day? And yeah, these do use AptX, and I've tried it with a couple of players, played with my phone. Like my Theo is a good test because it's picky on what it connects, but it always picks the highest codec that the source has. So this found AptX, so it uses AptX automatically. Otherwise, it'd just default to SBC. But yeah, uses AptX, all good. Battery life, pretty good, maybe around 9 hours. And the theory of it, you can charge it over around 9 times. But it all depends on the volume level of what you're playing. So this can vary wildly between a lot of people, but I'd say 9 hours on a good scenario. And you can charge it over, in theory, around 9 times, 9 or 10 times. Probably 9 times to be realistic. So I use mine in different... So I use mine like 30 minutes at a time. Sometimes it's like 3 hours at a time. So I've had to add all that together, because I can't listen to these for like 9 hours straight. I have done some tests like overnight, because obviously you're only human. And they're still playing in the morning, which is amazing. But yeah, I'd say it's around 9 hours. Maybe squeeze a bit more, or maybe a bit less, but obviously all depends on your usage. But yeah, I can't fault the battery life, to be honest. TWS Bluetooth these days is getting pretty good. They used to be quite bad, but I can't fault battery life from this or from the case. To charge the case fully takes probably around 2 hours, and you can get an hour's worth of listening. So if that was flat, you can charge this for about 10 minutes and get about an hour's worth of use. So if you're in a rush, and I think that's it. So yeah, fortunately I don't have the original ones to compare to, but from what I've checked myself, people recommend these over the original B530. So obviously the Pro, or the upgrade with the different chipset, has done the trick. And I think that's it. Any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I think that's it. If there's anything you missed, just let me know, but I think I've covered it all. Oh wait, one more thing. Connection, easy 10 meters from my player or my phone, around 10 meters, easy. And the connection I found between these and my phone, or these with one of my players, was really just solid, and the connection between them really good. Can't really fault it. This chipset they've used works really well. So I can't really, no issues at all. These can't really fault, apart from the sound, which is a bit V-shaped. I prefer something a bit more balanced, from my opinion. But yeah. So yeah, anything you want to let me know, put it in the comments down below, and I'm out. I think that's it. See you all in the next video.